Hello people, today I'm going to show you how you get your own Roblox dynamic reactor template going and how you basically build around it so you can make your own cool reactor. What I thought, my original thought with this was that, you're maybe some cool builder who can make some amazing stuff, but you've got no idea how to program, and that's where I come in and give you this dynamic reactor. Just search it in the toolbox. Oops, yeah, just a nice description. And yeah, insert it. You can also just get it from the link in the description and then it should be in your inventory. Now next thing you gotta do is go here and put the dynamic reactor and readme files into the workspace, otherwise this won't work. And you can delete the old model. And now you're basically good to go. If I start this thing right now, it should all work. Oh yeah, and this clock right here has a day and night cycle, so like the sun actually moves, like the time. You can remove that, I'll just show you in just a second. But yeah, everything works now. And in theory, you could move those parts, repaint them, all of that, and it'll all still work. So yeah, you could start right now and like close the video. But if you want to know a bit more into detail, how you can like, for example, increase the amount of control rods, or what exactly you are allowed to delete and what you aren't, then I recommend you continue watching. Originally this was supposed to be a fully scripted video, but my editing program decided to mess up everything regarding the frames, and so yeah, I've wasted like 5-6 hours making a video that I can't really create because of my editing software bugging, because of my CPU being either too weak or my HDD drive being too weak, too full. Or maybe both. So yeah, that's why this video is fully freestyle now. Anyway, back on track. This readme file, you can delete that. It's just a documentation of how you can, for example, increase control word stuff, and yeah. Oh yeah, you also might want to know how this nuclear reactor works. Well, the short version is eject the control rods to make those numbers go lower so the temperature increases, or just turn the pumps off so the temperature increases. Your main goal is to perfectly balance the control rods so you have like a high temperature that doesn't change because you balance the control rods. On default that value is 80, and yeah, then if you like a high temperature and creates energy, which will also light up these lamps, which require the battery energy, but they're not that important. They're just demo objects for actual scripters. You can delete them if you can't script. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I made a video on that, which is basically supposed to be summed up how all the nuclear reactors work. And yeah, you can also watch that. And one more important thing, the scram button. So if the temperature goes too high, the reactor will explode. You can prevent that by pushing the scram button, which will half of the time save the reactor. If the reactor explodes, or it gets saved, like the end game scenario, the server will restart after like 10 seconds. You can also change that variable, like the amount of time that passes after the explosion when the server restarts. This doesn't work here in Roblox Studio. If you upload this game to Roblox, the server will actually restart. In Roblox Studio it doesn't work because you have like one server being like this testing game. But yeah, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. If you can't, yeah, you can just try it out yourself. There's actually a demo version of this game. I uploaded this game onto Roblox, and if you look in the description and click there, you can actually play this game like in this state and try it all out yourself so you understand it a bit better. Now, what you also probably wanted to know is how you increase the amount of control rods, pumps, lights, or batteries. Now, it's basically the same concept for all of them. Let's go with the control rods for this one. Go into the control rods folder, then I duplicate one of them, and then I change the number to one higher than the last one. So I basically count up from 1 till the last one. If I do 6, this won't work, it has to be 5. And there's one more thing I have to do. Go into master script and then increase the word amount by 5. There's also room for the pumps, for the lights, and for the batteries. And now it'll work. And if I want to remove that, I got the 4. The reason I do this is because the script starts from 1 and it then goes down to the variable that's set here, in this case 4. So yeah, step by step it goes down here for the stuff it needs to do. I plan on doing another video perhaps that explains all of this down here, but you only need to worry about this up, or rather these parts up here for the start. Being the light amount, battery amount, water amount, pump amount. You can also change the temperature increases, but you don't have to. It's all functioning in this state. Oh yeah, and you might wanna know what you can delete. Don't delete any of this, excluding the spawns and battery needers. You can delete those. But yeah, don't delete anything else. Except perhaps the Russian. But yeah, don't delete anything else. Except for the deco. Don't delete anything else. Like, this is a complete bare bones equipment now. Fuck. This is a complete bare bones equipment now. The reactor will work with all of this. I guess you can also delete 2 of the lights and 1 of the batteries and 3 of the control rods, but yeah, they always, and 1 of the pumps, but there always needs to be 1 of those things where you can change the amount. You can't do it to 0. It will bug. You have to have at least 1. In this case it's 3 because I have 3 lights. And yeah, that is basically it. I'm sorry for not explaining this a bit more, but as already mentioned, I've been working hours on this video and it didn't work because of my editing program, and so yeah, I just had to do this freestyle. So yeah. And for builders, you can of course change the materials and colors. Just please don't change any of the text on here. And of course make sure that the explosion block is inside the actual reactor. But yeah, other than that, just don't rename anything and only recolor and move them. And you're basically good to go. So yeah, I wish you a good day. This video apparently lasts 7 minutes. That's how long the scripted video will have lasted, but oh well. Damn it, I can't get over it. But yeah, anyway, I wish you good luck on your endeavors to make the cool reactor game. You don't have to credit me. It's 100% optional, but it's 1000% appreciated. And yeah, goodbye.